What's up guys? So today we're reacting to a video by MrBeast called a $1 plane ticket versus a $500,000 plane ticket. So $500,000 for a singular plane ticket. What do you think about that?
That seems like a lot, but you know what? I've seen people stay at like some crazy like places overnight for $1 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess what the hell's the difference?
I actually think the place that you had your wedding at, I think they had a hotel room that was like $250,000 a night.
Yeah. The Atlantis, they have that like big fucking thing in the middle.
Yeah.
The bridge, yeah. That thing's crazy expensive a night. All right, let's check it out.
We're gonna fly on this jet that costs $500,000 per flight. And we're also gonna fly on this $25,000 private jet, a $10,000 first class seat, a blimp, and so much more. But before I show you what it's like to fly on some of the most luxurious planes on the planet, we're gonna fly on the cheapest plane in the world.
It's really rickety.
Here's the dollar. I'm very nervous.
So this plane's flying for $1. I mean, it can't go that far. This is not really legitimately a plane for. I mean, I was thinking to myself before we watched this, until I saw this, I was like, what the hell plane is $1? I was thinking maybe he had like some Sky Miles or something, and he was able to like. But this is a legitimate like
cardboard wings, but this shit is
really. This shit ain't going far. This shit ain't going far.
I've done this half a dozen times.
You've done this 6 times.
It's just like this much gasoline.
Why does it sound like a lawnmower engine? Time for a ride on the world's cheapest plane ticket. Oh boy. Oh my god.
By the way, there's no fucking way this is $1. Like everybody would be riding this shit for $1. It's just more than $1.
Just to go to school.
Oh no. We're going so fast. That does not sound safe.
Oh.
They almost hit a camera. What? It's like whistling.
Keep your seatbelt on.
You just focus on keeping me alive, Doug.
I'm trying.
All right, he's in there. All right, dibs on the channel. I got what I need. You can land.
Dibs on the channel.
No!
Doug, come on, Doug, please.
That guy pays my bills. Be careful.
And if you guys think this is crazy, wait until later in the video when we have the most expensive plane ticket on the planet.
Wait a minute, you're making me feel bad.
Oh my God, he's coming in hot.
You ready to land?
We're on the ground. We survived.
Our next plane is the $1,000 first class plane ticket. But here's the thing, boys. I bought all the first class seats, so sit wherever you want.
So where are they flying to, you think?
Yeah, that's the thing that I was thinking about was like the destination dramatically changes how much it costs.
Does he mention where they fly?
I don't know.
I mean, because of our $1,000 first class seat, you're not going anywhere. You're going domestic. Like, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah. And
$1,000 first class is shit.
Yeah, that's like super cheap for a first class flight.
We had our own seat and TV. The ticket also comes with a decent meal, a free bag of toiletries, and pajamas.
Do we get to take all this home with us?
And during longer flights, recline. We should recline into a bed.
I feel like I'm in a coffin, which I like.
That's actually a really good deal for $1,000. Those seats that recline to a bed, those are more than $1,000. Like, yeah.
It depends if you're going from like Atlanta to like Florida, maybe like for an hour.
But when you're going from Atlanta to Florida, they don't have first class like that.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't have ones that recline. I mean, I've been on tons of flights. Domestically, it's very hard to get maybe West Coast, East Coast, but even that, you don't see those that much.
My favorite part about this $1,000 plane, I don't need to speak to Nolan.
I don't like this glass because it like separates me.
That is the exact reason why I like it. The only downside is that you don't get a lot of privacy.
It's really awkward filming a video with all these people walk up.
So let's see what a plane ticket that is 10 times more expensive.
So I've flown with you a couple times domestic, and every time we fly, you know, 99.9% of the time it's economy. So
99.9, 100%.
Actually, yeah, not thinking about it.
Have I ever flown first class with you?
Yeah, not with me.
I might have got like Delta Comfort as an upgrade, but I didn't pay for it.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? Just so people know, like obviously you can afford it. Yeah. It's almost marginal to you.
I mostly fly domestic. So domestic, I just don't give a shit really about flying anything more than economy because it doesn't really going first class and domestically. Even going to like California from Atlanta, which is 5 hours plus, it's not that big of a deal. But now when I'm flying overseas, then I like flying first class. Now the price is 10 times the price, but like I have flown first class. I mean, I've flown economy and first class overseas, and sometimes it's brutal. I want to kill myself in economy. Like you're sitting there for 10, 15, 20 hours. It's brutal. So I definitely could see why overseas it makes sense.
So another thing that I like seen you do is we'll fly economy, and for some reason, whether it's like a scheduling conflict or you're just like, you know what, we were taking a red eye, but I know I'm gonna feel like shit. You're like, I don't give a fuck how much it costs, Nitin. Change my ticket to this flight, and it'll be like, because it's so last minute, it'll be like 5 times the normal plane ticket,
Yeah.
but you don't care, even if it's economy. So
I
like,
don't
explain your
care.
reasoning
Yeah.
behind that.
I don't really care. I'm not like not flying first class because I care about the money difference. It just doesn't do enough for me to where I feel like the value's there. For me, other people care, but like the times that I fly are really important. Like I don't want to fly and waste a whole day. So my day is very valuable to me. I do a lot of stuff. I make a lot of money. I have a lot of fun, and every day. So I really like, especially from East Coast to West Coast, I love flying red eyes because it doesn't waste any of my time. Like I get to spend the whole day in whatever city I'm at, and then when I get back, I have the whole day the next day. So if I wasn't flying a red eye, I'd literally miss a whole day's worth of work, and that's very valuable to me. So I don't give a shit. Like most people, I think red eyes are even cheaper a lot of times.
Yeah.
But sometimes I book them last minute, so it's expensive. But the red eye, I would pay way more for because I save so much of my time. So that's very, very valuable. And the other really good thing about red eyes for me is I'm able to sleep on a plane. So I could sleep and like I don't feel as good when I get there, but I feel good enough to where if I take a couple of hours nap, it feels like I slept the whole day because I sleep pretty good on a plane.
A $10,000 plane ticket. Oh man, this is nice. I have unlimited legroom here. Look, let's start off by analyzing what we get. A tablet, a giant touchscreen TV, my own in-seat drink bar, snacks. This isn't Feastable chocolate. I want a refund.
We're getting connected to the Wi-Fi. We might have paid $10,000 for a seat, but we still have to pay $20 for Wi-Fi. It's not free.
Now it's crazy. Pretty crazy because I can literally watch it on my TV.
The fact that it's $20 though, like, is almost irrelevant. Like, if someone paid $10,000 for, like, they don't give a fuck about $20.
Yeah.
It just doesn't even matter.
Because it's a 16-hour flight, I get to take a look at how nice this bathroom is. You have a sink, a toilet, and then a shower.
That's pretty cool. I've never been in a
That's
plane
wild.
like that, with that type of fun. That's cool. Yeah.
Easy, look at that. We are 30,000 feet in the air, and I can take a shower. On top of that, me and the boys can order as much gourmet food as we want. And that's not all. We saved the best for last. Hey, how's it going? There's a private lounge in the back of the plane.
Hey, Jimmy. Yeah?
Ow.
You're not dreaming.
That was the $10,000 plane ticket. Point the camera up and down. And now we're at the $25,000 plane ticket that is up these stairs. That's right, there's floors.
This is
All right,
insane.
go ahead and
This
pause
is
it.
crazy.
So what's your line, right? Like let's say there's a ticket, it's overseas, and you want to fly first class. Like there has to be some sort of reasonable limit to you're like, okay, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, I would definitely pay $10,000 for a seat. I am pretty confident that like that'd be really cool. So
okay, so you're willing to pay that.
$10,000, yeah. $25,000 gets to be like, I don't know. It depends on the trip, who I'm going with, everything. That kinds of, because keep in mind, if I'm going on a trip and I'm buying this type of seat, probably the people that are flying with me are gonna have to get that seat too. So
Right.
if I'm flying with like a bunch of friends, most of them can't afford it or don't want to afford it, or so like it's kind of weird if I sit there and they don't.
Right.
So I usually won't because I'd rather be with my friends.
Sure.
But like if I'm going with my wife and kids, then it's like, all right, 10,000, I'm really spending 50,000.
Right.
So it's worth 50,000. 50,000, it's a lot, but like it depends on the situation. But 25,000 tickets, that's like 100 and some thousand if I'm going with. So that's like crazy because we could do, they'd probably prefer
buy a
to use
whole
that
ass
money.
car for that.
They'd probably rather use that money for something else,
Right.
So, but it depends. Like it depends what the trip is, where we're going. Like to say, look, once every decade we'll do something crazy and spend, that whatever. I'm not gonna really feel it. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just the thought of it. Like it just seems like such a waste.
Right.
We're gonna be sitting above other people.
Oh my God.
This is your room.
For $25,000, you get 2 massive rooms.
Oh, this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
Holy cow.
Our space on this plane is literally 4 times bigger than the last one.
I've never seen a plane where I can comfortably do jumping jacks. Look at this.
The truth of the matter is, if I was flying by myself and on a business trip, or forget about business trip, if I was going for fun with a bunch of friends and I was going overseas and it was a 15, 20-hour flight, I would potentially pay $25,000 for this because I could do business the whole time. I could have my internet, I could be relaxed. So I'd probably make that money back by being in the seat. You know what I mean? Like if I was in the other seat, I wouldn't have my Wi-Fi wouldn't be as comfortable. I might not do this because all I have to do is one deal and at $25,000, that's nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So potentially, it depends on the situation. If I was flying over a weekend, it probably wouldn't make as much sense. But on a weekday where I could make a lot of money doing deals, it might be worth it.
We also get 2 chairs, a ton of TVs.
There are more TVs in this one room than all of the other planes we've been on.
Food served by a personal flight attendant.
Why is it that after a certain price point, they always give you caviar?
And a bathroom.
Can we talk about something? This bathroom is like a disappointment. No shower, no heated floors, half the size. I think the $10,000 flight was a better price point.
Would you pay this kind of money for a single flight?
I wouldn't recommend this. I would recommend a car.
Buy a car instead.
And now the best part of the room. A queen-size bed.
Ooh. Why don't they just make every seat a bed?
Bro, instead of 3 seats side by side, just put a bunk bed with 3 beds.
I wish they were telling us where they were flying, because that's a big deal.
Huge difference.
I mean, it's gonna make the difference between worth it or not worth it, you know? So he hasn't said where he's flying yet.
I'll say this, based off what we've already seen, I have a feeling they're choosing very short I mean, it almost seems like, because that $1,000, there's no way that's 1,000. And I've seen those 10,000 ones, because I'm pretty sure that was Emirates Air. I've seen those go for like 20,000 for like an overseas trip. I don't know.
So they're not flying.
Good morning. That was really good sleep.
Carl, wake up, we're gonna land.
I slept like a rock. That was the world's most expensive commercial flight. Time for private flights. This is the $100,000 plane!
So they said that was the most expensive commercial flight that you could take. So 25,000, I guess, is like the limit you could do in the United States. So
well, not United States. They're saying anywhere in the world. Commercial, because they were going.
Yeah, commercial. You're right.
They were going Singapore. They were going probably to Asia somewhere. You know what sucks though? That even though that was so expensive, they didn't have like a masseuse or anything like that. Like I would want like someone to be able to do that, even if it's an upgrade or whatever. Like to be able to. There wasn't those type of services. There was a bar, but there wasn't like someone that could do pedicures or masseuse or something. I think about it, those people would pay a lot of money for it.
100%. They wouldn't even care how much it cost.
Your plane.
Oh, it's like a yacht.
This is wild.
This is unbelievable.
You wanna know the craziest part? This is just one of 4 rooms.
There's more to the plane? I thought this was...
So we just flew on, Meet Kevin's private jet. He paid $13 million for it. This one's a little bit nicer. For sure. This one's a little bit nicer. Although his was pretty nice.
But this, I would say they're the equal level of nice. This was just a lot smaller. Yeah. Like you couldn't stand up all the way, but it was still really nice interior. You could tell like the finishes were nice.
This has like tons of rooms. It's bigger. There's more shit you could do.
For sure.
It's pretty cool.
Now they're saying 100,000. I wonder, is that 100,000 for them just to rent the entire plane?
No, per person probably.
You think so?
There's no way you could retire the whole. I don't know. This is a big plane. Like if it was like maybe like Meet Kevin's that fit like what 9 people.
Yeah.
If 9 people, then maybe 100,000 would make sense for sure. This one fits. I don't know. This one looks a lot bigger.
This would be like a 20-seater almost. It looks like a lot.
Yeah.
This.
Guys, come over here.
What room is this?
This is literally another lounge area with a bunch.
Now you think about it, like 100,000. Is this for the whole plane or is this per person?
That's what I'm thinking.
Because
the whole plane. That's a steal.
It depends how many people could fit in there. And where it's going too.
Right.
If it's a 2-hour flight, fuck it. Yeah. But if it's like going somewhere far,
Right.
Just snacks and a huge TV. And if you're feeling tired, you get your own private bedroom.
Dude, what? This is like a hotel.
And last but not least, the bathroom.
Tariq, shut your mouth right now. Shut it. This is insane. There's a seat in the bathroom, Dib.
Have you ever even seen a jet half this size?
No.
Never.
What do we talk about while on our private jet?
Bro, that was a big. You saw the outside of that? That was a big. That was like a commercial size.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's 100,000 a person. You can't rent that for 100,000. That's 100,000 a person. It's got to be.
Well, I'll tell you. Last year I sold the Smitherman's account.
Geez.
Oh wait.
I just realized I'm taking off backwards.
I didn't realize you were taking off. Not the camera! Stop! This is
actually really funny because that happened to us on Meet Kevin's private jet. Because they don't care if you have the tray tables down or whatever because it's a private jet.
Yeah,
so.
you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
But like it goes and it's like coffee. You're like, oh shit.
So instead of it being 100,000 a seat, I bet you it's just like a flat amount to book the whole plane. I'm sure that's what it is. And they just probably happen to have 6 people, so 600. It probably is 600,000, whether it's 6 people or 15 people. But because it's 6 people, it's 100,000. Maybe that's what it is.
Obviously, insane video. I do wish he added that type of stuff, like just so we knew more.
Oh my god.
I can just roll back.
Oh, turn. All right, I'm going to sit down.
This might be the best bathroom yet. This is the toilet. On the toilet, you can watch TV.
Hey Nolan, I hope you feel comfortable in the bathroom.
What's going on? I'm so confused. No. No.
He's never getting out. Oh, wow.
What?
I have steak, mashed potatoes, and veggies, and You guys inspired me a little bit, so I brought some pizza.
This is my favorite plane because it has YouTube, but we didn't pop up first, so now it's not.
You can tell this is a rich person big because there's like 500.
Bro, they're hitting on him. Like, so he popped up YouTube and he wasn't even on there. He went to the other thing. They didn't have MrBeast bars, chocolate. They had other chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's going on?
Close. This one out of here. That one out of here.
I'm gonna fly this thingy.
And that's the beauty of flying private. You can do whatever you want, whenever. Carl's flying the plane, Chandler's jamming out the pizza, Chris is taking a nap, and I don't even know where Nolan went. There's no layovers when you fly private, and there's no TSA, so you save tons of time. Hence why basically every rich person you know owns a private jet.
Hey guys.
Yeah?
We're gonna land soon.
Carl, let me out. We're about ready to land. You gotta let me out, bro. Oh my God. That was the opposite of smooth.
Wait, is Nolan still in the bathroom?
I don't know, is he?
Carl, go let him out.
Oh.
How was your flight?
Still better than a $1,000 plane.
And now the $300,000 blimp. I'll unblur it in a second. Before I remove your blimp.
What?
What?
$300,000 blimp?
Yeah, what the
That didn't even
hell?
make any sense.
But that's how much it costs for a blimp? That's
It's
ridiculous.
definitely not per person.
Yeah, that's definitely for the whole thing. That has to be.
Where's that blimp going?
Yeah, and
I don't even.
it's not even a form of transportation. It's like a form of advertising. That seems so expensive.
Is he buying the blimp? What the fuck?
Blindfolds, what do you think is on the side of the blimp?
Is it Nolan's phone number?
Did you do Nolan's phone number?
That would be funny.
Next time.
Take off your blindfolds. Turn around.
I heard Carl's mom. Oh my.
Why? He really loves my mom.
No, Carl, he
$200,000
hearts your
for
mom.
that.
He doesn't love your mom. That'd be
No,
weird.
I love her.
Oh.
Dude, am I pushing it right now? Oh, it's like moving.
This giant aircraft can literally just be pulled by a rope. And you might be wondering, how did I afford this giant blimp and pay 6 figures to wrap it? ZipRecruiter, a recruiting platform that I use to hire people like editors, cameramen, and accountants. Let's see if it stops floating when I get on it.
That's gains, dude.
Does that mean I'm fat?
It means you work out a lot.
Or I'm fat. ZipRecruiter is where people go to discover their next great job. If this blimp crashes and I die, you guys can just use ZipRecruiter to find a new job.
That'll make it so much easier.
I feel like I don't
man.
like this conversation.
All right, let's do this.
He spent 6 figures to wrap it. So to get those words.
But I wonder how long it's on there. Is it for a month, a year?
I think that's permanent. I think they made that whole ass, like, I looked at, like, if you go back and look at the fabric, it looks like they made that fabric the whole thing. Like, it doesn't look like it's like a sticker on top of it or something. It looks
you
like
could definitely change it.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
I think I heard forever.
He could have promoted anything, and he chose Carl's mom.
I'm terrified. This thing's picking up speed.
Well, we'll see you at the race.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, we're flying this blimp over 150,000 people at the world's largest race car event. And Carl.
Now it makes
So
sense.
now
Now it makes sense. So you're flying it over where you have a ton of advertising.
Yeah,
so
okay,
the
that
blimp's
makes
for
sense.
advertising.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's not because you're going anywhere, it's for the
because
advertising.
of where you're going specifically, yeah.
Everyone's gonna be like, Carl's mom, what the fuck?
He could have put Mr. subscribe.
Before I die in this blimp, I want to tell you guys about ZipRecruiter. We recently made a job posting on ZipRecruiter, and I'm going to call one of the candidates and interview them. Hey, Thomas, I saw your application on ZipRecruiter. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Is this MrBeast?
Yeah, I'm MrBeast. It doesn't matter.
Sorry, I can barely hear you right now.
Yeah, because we're on a blimp. How long have you been an editor for?
I've been an editor for about 10 years.
Do you think you can improve our videos?
I think with a strong team and a little creative innovation, I can definitely make your videos better.
Okay, not bad. Send me some examples of your work. If, like Thomas, you want a shot to come work for us, click the link in the description or go to ZipRecruiter.com/MrBeast. We're gonna look at.
You know what's weird? Like how do you answer that? If MrBeast says, "Can you make my," like in one way you want to say yes, I can make it better, but then that could be like, "Fuck you." What do you mean you can make my? Like you think you can do better than me?
Right.
So it's like you have to say you want to make it. If you're trying to get the job, you have to say that, but like. You don't want the guy to take it like, wait a second, your videos are shit, I can do it better. It's like a weird question answer. Yeah, like it's almost like getting set up.
Every single person that applies. We are now over the Daytona 500, which is what?
Like the way I would have answered it, I would have been like, dude, your videos are fucking awesome. I've never seen anyone's videos as good as yours, but yeah, I could definitely help you get them better. But like, something like that. Like,
so you know what I just realized? And this is actually really cool if this does work the way I think it does. So MrBeast had said on podcasts that he uses his videos to hire people. Like all the people that he's hired to build his team are people that watch his videos.
Makes sense. More people watch his videos than fucking the Super Bowl commercial.
So he just got a brand deal for the company that he puts all his listings through, that he hires people on, and they got a brand deal to shop them out. That's fucking crazy. Like,
can you imagine what they would have made if it was on that blimp?
Oh my god.
The busiest events ever.
You couldn't have put something better on the blimp?
No, this is perfect.
This is wrong.
Can they see us? You can see us. Carl, I can confirm everyone loves your mom down here. Everybody's like, we love Carl's mom, if you're watching, you're a lovely lady.
You're a psycho.
You're a
your mom. And now, the most expensive.
Dude, I want to see Carl's mom. Like, do you know what she looks like?
No.
Well, now we gotta see her.
I don't think anybody knows what she looks like.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I bet you a lot of people Googled it after this.
It's a private plane ticket on the planet.
Oh, look at that shit. That's like a huge.
That is ridiculous.
That's like a regular size plane.
I suggest you taking your shoes off. The carpet's actually $2 million.
She's like, I suggest it really hard.
And by square feet, this is bigger than our houses.
It's almost impossible to imagine how big this jet
Holy
actually
shit.
is.
Right here is a bedroom.
Wow. It's a regular size jet.
Another bedroom. Another bedroom. Keep going. This is for the crew. Another bedroom.
What'd you find?
My dibs.
The bedrooms on this plane are way more extravagant.
Oh my
Gold-plated
God.
sinks, multiple showers.
Wait, what's in there?
That's the
Bro, gold-plated sinks is so outdated. I would get rid of that shit right now. I put platinum or something, white gold.
But if me, Kevin's private jet was $13 million, like this is like, I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars,
for
right?
sure, yeah.
That's
They said the carpet was $2 million.
Oh my god.
The carpet.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Toilet. This plane comes with its own theater, a lounge that can seat up to 12 people.
And then over here is the living room.
This is like a bigger couch than what I have in my house.
I just want you to know, you've only seen a third of the plane so far. There's more?
what? Oh, got some good stuff.
So this is a $500,000 one. So it's got to be $500,000 per person, $2.5 million.
I would think so.
Because that'd be way too cheap than that, right?
Yeah. It also, at least even what, I mean, me, Kevin owns his private jet, but I've heard people take private jets before. A lot of the time,
I've taken private jets a lot.
You're paying not just to, well, you're chartering the plane, but you also have to pay for like fuel. So whatever your destination is, you're paying whatever the cost of that fuel is. So like this shit must burn through that shit like nothing.
Like crazy. I've taken private jets a lot, especially like in my 20s and stuff. I used to fly with a whole bunch of people to different casinos and different things. And yeah, I know that what that shit costs. We were paying, and keep in mind, the private jets we were taking were way worse than the cheapest private jet they took. It was like closer to like a Meet Kevin, but maybe not even quite as nice. But very similar to that. And at that time, this is like 25 years ago, they were like $10,000, $12,000 a person.
Damn.
And they would fit, 9 people on it, so it was 100 and some thousand a flight.
Jeez, that's wild.
You can call a flight attendant to your bedroom. If we could do this every time we fly, I'd live in the air. Whoa, what is that? Sorry, I'm turning the lights on and off.
How did I?
Now keep in mind, like flying to Atlantic City or to Vegas from Atlanta was a lot different, we wouldn't fly to Vegas that much, that'd even be more. We flew to Atlantic City a lot, or Biloxi, or
Missed this room. Like we walked around the whole plane.
Dan, they have MrBeast bars here.
They better. Fuck, they better.
In case you thought you saw everything, there's also massages on this plane. How is it, Carl?
Man, I just talked about massages. Damn it, I was like, I knew they need massages.
That's such a specific
They listen.
Yes.
I would take this plane.
It's amazing.
So I really just shouldn't.
That's $2 million?
What the fuck?
Why? Like, why?
Gentlemen, how were we able to afford this plane?
I would say only our fans.
And because of that, we invited a bunch of random subscribers on this $500,000 plane ride.
Have you ever flown on a...
So that's a $500,000 plane ride. So the whole plane was $500,000.
That doesn't seem bad. Like that doesn't. I mean, that's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying like you can fit 100 people on that shit.
But if they're going overseas, there's no way. That's got to be like a local flight.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Because think about it like this: a plane like that could fit, if it had regular seats, like a regular Delta type plane, how many people could fit on that plane? And how many are they getting per ticket?
Right.
So this isn't that much.
And the cost of those planes are way less than this. To put those shitty chairs versus the shit they're putting in here.
So yeah.
private jet before?
No, this is my first time.
And it's the most expensive one on the planet.
I've never seen anything like this on a plane. Like, this is crazy.
Ma'am, what is this right here?
That's gas station chocolate.
Can you just throw it? Okay.
didn't think she'd literally throw up. This is the chocolate you need to serve from now on, okay?
Got it.
It's called Feastables. It's the highest rated chocolate on the planet.
What the heck is over this way?
Yo, this has got to be a secret room. That's where the crew is. We just got a bunch of funny looks.
Attention, boys. We're about to take off. Fasten your seatbelt. Stop being hooligans. Thank you. Typically, what kind of people fly on a plane like this? Business people? How do my dumb friends compare?
Pretty dumb, I guess it's it.
At this price point, they serve the highest quality food anytime you want it and wherever on the plane you want it. Even in your own private master suite.
Do you guys even know where we're going? No. We're taking you all to Disney World and we're gonna give you 2 days of all expense paid trips to do whatever you want.
No way!
So they just kind of planned they didn't know where the fuck they were going. How do they know what to pack? Or
Yeah. Wait, so Disney World is in Florida.
yeah,
And I don't know where this came from, but I know MrBeast, all of his videos are usually
East
shot in
Coast.
North Carolina.
East Coast, right?
So
It's not that far.
yeah, North Carolina to Florida.
It's a 2-hour flight at most.
Yeah.
Probably not even 2 hours.
So
Hour and a half.
500,000 for 2 hours.
Hour and a half. Hour and a half.
Potentially, yeah.
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Damn.
So I just flew last weekend from Atlanta to Ohio, and that was like maybe an hour and a half. That flight is probably similar, maybe. Yeah, it's not longer, so it can't be more than an hour and a half.
You want to fly on the most expensive jet in the world and then spend 2 days all paid for in Disney World? Subscribe.
Did you read what I just said?
Subscribe to Carl's mom.
No. So he said, well, before that.
Oh, yeah, he's planting 100,000 trees.
Wait, so 100,000 trees. So imagine, I mean, how much does this video cost? Do you think, like overall? Because like to plant 100,000 trees, like it has to cost.
Well, it depends how big the tree is. So I've actually done a lot of, I've cut down trees illegally before, and I've gotten fined, I've gotten like all kinds of shit, and it's part of my stuff I do is buy and plant new trees.
On property you own though.
On property I own, yeah. Yeah. But basically, I mean, you could buy trees of all different sizes, all different calipers, all different, so I mean, you could buy trees as low as probably under $100, you know, depending how small it is.
Yeah.
You can buy trees for hundreds or thousands, plus, you know, tens of thousands of dollars. So it's
yeah. Or I mean, he could just be planting seeds to trees as well.
Yeah, that costs
that's
nothing.
like almost nothing.
Yeah.
So, but still, I mean.
But let's just say the trees are $400, $500 each, which should be like a decent tree.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that much money.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, compared to what he paid for the flights.
Maybe. Yeah, but yeah, that's wild. So you would cost your mark at the $25,000 price point, like for an international flight?
I mean, if I was going to Asia or like to Australia, like a long ass flight like that, I mean, and it was during a day, and you know, I was able to do a lot of business, I could justify it.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I wouldn't normally do it is because I can't justify it. If I could justify it, then it makes sense. If I could like be like, okay, I'm gonna do extra deals and make that money back because I'm here, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and stay on this channel to watch this video right here with me on a private jet with me, Kevin. See you soon.
You just got that gap.
Yeah.